Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tip Top Travel. Today, I'm bringing you my first ever audio recorded piece of video. As my YouTube channel has grown a little bit over the past few months, I've noticed a few people in the comments request that instead of subtitling all my videos, I instead put in some audio in the background. So here we are. This is my first ever attempt. This is what I sound like. So I'm not sure if that comes as a surprise or whatnot. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. This is, as I say, my first attempt at this. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. But today you join me in a video where it's the first video from my visit to Kraków series in Poland. So Kraków, being a city in Poland, it's not the capital, but it's of course a very incredible and historic city with a population of approximately around 850 to 900,000 people. And there are lots of things you can do in the city. But today we're going to the Wieliczka salt mines. Apologies for my pronunciation if that is incorrect, if I do have any Polish watchers, but that is my best attempt at pronunciation. These salt mines you can go for tours around from the city centre. They cost approximately around £30 to £40, depending on the type of tour you do, the operator that you go with, the time, for example. And they're really just a fascinating thing to see. They are incredibly old. Some of the chambers that you go in to explore there have been open since the 15th and 16th century. So it goes to show how long salt has been being mined in the area for. Now as well, the salt mines that you're able to explore, it's a long tour. It takes about 3 hours in total of quite constant walking. But overall, there's lots and lots of kilometres of lots of mines in there. I can't remember the exact figure, but the guide told us, and it was just amazing the amount of space that just has been excavated in the ground. It's an amazing place to visit, and I would really recommend. As we walk around the mine at the moment, you can see just how the place has really over time been molded for tourists to come and see, and it's a really big part of Polish national identity and Polish national culture. It very much meant that the Kraków area was able to very much flourish financially for as long as it has done. And the Wieliczka salt mines very much with all of the models and sculptures that are in there, with the various religious pieces of architecture that are in there as well. It's really interesting to see just how Polish culture and Polish identity has really implanted itself into those salt mines. So as we continue to walk around, you'll see some fantastic sculptures, you'll see some wonderful areas where it opens up a little bit more. You can see lots of religious architecture. There's a couple of little chapels down there. There's also lots of chandeliers made of the specific salt crystals from that area as well. So it is just an absolutely fascinating place. So yeah, please enjoy as we continue to walk around. So as the tour comes to an end, I, reflect on what has been a really just absolutely fascinating experience. This is very much one of those once in a lifetime opportunities for anyone to be able to do when they visit the area. There's not many parts of the world where you can safely go down a salt mine and see, not only centuries and centuries of mining being taken place, but also see, fantastic sculptures, and really see the culture of an area come to life in the form of those sculptures as well. So I'd really, really recommend going on a tour of Wieliczka. As I've mentioned, approximately in pounds, it costs £30 to £40. The tour is about half a day, so very much good value. And so as we ascend and come to the end, it's, one really does take in the amazing nature of this place, and how just the vast scope and the vast just brilliance of how it's all come together. Very much would highly recommend visiting. And it just offers that just extra slight vantage point into seeing the area's culture, and it's something a little bit different to do, as I mentioned, on your classic city break. So I would highly recommend visiting, and I really hoped you enjoyed this video, guys. As I say, once again, this has been my first ever attempt at doing some audio commentary, so apologies, it is slightly rusty, but I will get better eventually as I get more used to commentating over my videos instead of typing. But yeah, as I've mentioned, please do leave any comments of feedback in the comments if you have any suggestions about how I can improve the audio. If you'd like me to go into maybe a bit more in depth of facts, talk about the area a little bit more, instead of just providing a sort of brief overview like I've done in this video. So yeah, any comments would be much more than welcome, and just wanted to say thank you very much for watching again, and I hope you can join me in my next video. Thank you very much, everyone.